Hello, guys. It's been a busy day, so I'm just going to keep this one really short because I still have to tell you. As I said, I promised we're going to do some of these things on a daily basis until we get to the end of the year to try to help you figure out what you're going to be doing in readiness for 2021. I ask you, are you ready for 2021? Are you? Have you got everything sorted? Are you thinking about your life after December the 31st? What are you doing to usher in 2021? For me, it is a combination of a sad time and also an opportunity for better and bigger things. That is my interpretation of what I'm going through right now. So with this whole COVID thing has come an economic downturn. Unfortunately, the people that I work for are no longer going to exist in the new year. So a lot of uncertainty. I might not even have a job, but I'm not crying. I'm not rolling over the floor. I'm not screaming from the rooftops. Maybe I should, but because I'm planning for 2021, I'm putting measures in place to manage this, things that are going to happen to me in the new year. I'm not perturbed too much. Of course, I'm anxious. Of course, I'm worried because I don't know what the future holds. But that can also be an opportunity for bigger and better things. So today I wanted to talk about removing clutter in 2020 so that you don't have to go into 2021 still carrying some of that dead weight and baggage into 2021. For you, it might be debt. You're up in debt till, your eyeballs and you don't really know what to do. It could be you're hanging on to some friends that are not really speaking life into you, motivating you, or inspiring you to be better. It could be that you've taken a time off to be home, raise your children, and now the kids are at a stage where, if you're true to yourself, they're independent enough, or you have a lot of spare time on your hands. And so if you prioritized and you learned how to manage your time, you could actually do something more beneficial with your time instead of spending hours and hours on social media platforms, scrolling, listening to the latest gossip, and all of that stuff. Social media is actually a good thing, but it can also be a disease. And I think a lot of us are affected by it because now most of us are completely dependent on our phones. I remember a couple years back when I decided I wanted to have a mobile phone free day. And I put my phone away for 24 hours and I thought I was going to lose my mind. I didn't realize that this was the extent to which I'd come to rely on my phone. Sometimes I open my eyes, and even before I've had my quiet time, my phone is on. I've answered a billion, gazillion messages before I do anything else. What is the clutter that you're removing from your life in 2021? And it's something that you have to make a mental note of. Actually write it down in a journal or a planner for next year and begin to do something about it. Is it that friend that never has anything positive to say to you? It's always full of negativity and naysayer, or somebody that completely drains you by moaning and complaining about everything that is possibly going wrong in their lives. What are you getting rid of in 2021? I mean, for me, I have a lot of friends, for different reasons. And for me, I have actually compartmentalized all my friends. in my mind. You know, I have some friends that are motivational friends without even knowing it, because every time they call me, they speak life into me. There's some that push me, they inspire me by their words and actions. There's some friends that have supported me. Oh, God. Yeah. And there are others that are time wasters too. They call you and all they want to talk about is all the gossip and everything. And at the end of the conversation, you ask yourself, so what have I actually benefited from this conversation? Guys, time is of the essence, you know. And you're coming to that middle age. And you can literally see retirement knocking on your door. You know that you don't have time. And it's time for you to do the needful so that you're not crying, you're not screaming, you're not rolling. When retirement day comes and you look around and you see that you made no preparations for it. A lot of people are 40 today, 45, 42, 35. And they think, oh, 60, that's a whole 35 years away. That's a whole 25, a whole 20 years away. I still remember when I was 20. It wasn't a very long time ago. I cannot believe that I'm almost 40 now. And so 60 is also just going to creep up on me before I know what hit me. And so, guys, if you're like me, you want to think about these things seriously and remove anything that is not adding any value to you. Prioritize and organize your time. Do something needful, important, and essential in your life. It could be education. Might be some new skill that you want to pick up so that you can broaden your horizon. Multiple streams of income. That is the way to go. A lot of us must have learned from 2020, but relying on your plan A and your day job is a big mistake. For me, that's one big lesson that I've learned. That unless you're in control yourself, you don't know what's around the corner. It's time, guys. Think. Think. Think, guys. I really want to challenge you this year to think about what you're doing as you do it. Be proactive and not reactive. Don't allow life to just happen to you. Be intentional about the things that you can actually control in your life. And pray to God to help you to deal with your peculiar situation and help you to make the best decisions that is going to be monumental in the next few years. You know, some of you might have picked up a lot of what I've said already through, I don't know, education, or, you know, it's probably your bread and butter from work. And so I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the people that just live lives and don't really sit, focus, think, and actually assess things, regroup, and move on. As I said yesterday, having a New Year resolution is a good thing. We all set them in January. I don't know about you, but before, by March, I can't even find what I wrote. It's just like a yearly ritual, which you do to make yourself feel better. But I'm trying to inspire you to make this year count. This is the end of the last 10 decades, and we're going into 2021, a new decade. Let's make it count for something. I know it's been a horrible year this year, and thinking about that is a bit off. But you can make it count. You can make the changes now. You can plant and sow the seeds now and reap a bountiful harvest at the end of the day. But as my mom always says to me, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with that step. You ought to take that step, though, in order to have any effective changes. It's not enough, no, to think about it in your head and not put it down on paper. There is something about writing things down that just kind of puts this definitiveness to everything. And so, guys, as you're eating the turkey and the chicken and the whatever it is that you have at Christmas, the soup, the goat soup, the aponchin kwai and everything that you have at Christmas time, the jollof rices and everything, guys, spare a moment to be alone and actually begin to plan for 2021. Write things down. Get a journal, get a planner, and write things down. Start now. Don't wait till December 31st and cram things in and not become prescriptive about what you set down. I want to leave you with this thought. It's time to declutter. It's time to remove all those things and people that are not making you impactful, that it's not helping you to progress in your life. It is time. Get rid, let loose. Might be laziness, might be boredom, might be the fact that you're just not, in the same place with your mind and you're not really thinking purposefully about things. But if you get your juices going in your mind, you'll be amazed at the things that will come out of it. Take a moment to be quiet and still so that you can begin to make this plan for 2021. Get rid of things that are not helpful, not beneficial. It is time. It's time to say goodbye to some people in your life. It is time to re-strategize about how you're going to deal with the pains in your life, whatever they might be. It is time to sit and own your truth. Look into yourself and see the things that are causing you pain. Begin to plan what you're going to do to get out of the rut in which you're in right now. It is time. And so I inspire you this afternoon to take the necessary steps today to make 2021 the best year ever. To have every faith and confidence in you that you can make it happen. I love you guys so much. Thanks for watching. Share this video. It might just be the lifesaver that somebody's been praying for. God bless you. Stay beautiful and do the needful. It's time to declutter. I love you. Bye.
Sika educate, yeah, what Facebook, YouTube, and Insta. Sika educate, yeah, Casafa, Abum, our real name, Sika educate, or don't come up, run, yeah, who are true. Sika educate, Unyani, baby, Sika educate. Ain't like you page, and I am vibe. But more than YouTube, subscribe it. Sika educate is the name. All our man them so steady come for inspiration, motivation, modern education. Wafranada, when it's here, or don't come or Ekusika deva. Wafranada, Bema, Jai, or don't come or Ekusika deva. Sika educate, yeah, what Facebook, YouTube, and Insta. Sika educate, yeah, Casafa, Abum, our real name, Sika educate, or don't come up, run, yeah, who are true.